I know. In the book, I just didn't.
You need to get like off of the ship so that me and other.
That's why. That's one of the reasons we dragged her onto the ship. You need to get her away from civilization.
I'm kidnapping him and putting him in the basement.
Of course, you're going. Carson's in the boat. Wait, that's actually.
I left my homework at home. I did my homework at home and I left it at home because it's homework. So it's home.
They never said bring to school.
They never said do it at home and bring it to schoolwork.
Sarah, is this yours?
Oh yeah, my sweater. Thanks. I cannot lose it.
Peace.
I gave you the ball so I could bet.
Wait, what is this? Finley got a bunch of guys.
I'm not an 8. Honestly, better than I thought. Actually.
Everybody get out that homework.
It's just a quiz day.
I think that your lowest quiz grade. I got a 35 on the quiz. You got a 35.
Hey, give it to me.
They're probably at home sleeping. They're about to pee their pants with no water because they don't have any. But I
Tomorrow's
refill.
the last day of the quarter.
Yay!
There are no weights after tomorrow, so if you don't get this to me by tomorrow, or Kathy's quiz, those are zeros. We will finish the test tomorrow in class.
If you
We will
don't,
not have it the next day. Well, you all have a study hall just in case, but it's not gonna be very long. It's not gonna be a long test. Okay, so right now, let's go over this. Elimination was our third method. What was the assignment? Can you tell me, what'd y'all do? What number?
5 through 16.
5 through 16. Okay, so I'm going right over here. Look over here. Here's number 5. Problem written out. Eliminating of the y's by adding. So x plus x is 2x. Let's review how to do this. If we're going to add these two equations together, then these cancel. And then this is 1x plus 1x is 2x. 9 plus 3 is 12. And you solve for x and get 6. And you plug it into either one. Looks like they plugged into the first one. 6 plus y equals 9. Minus 6 minus 6, y equals 3. And then you need to collect your coordinate pair and put it as a point. 6, 3 equals y. Everybody understand number 5? Y'all get 6, 3 for number 5. Elimination is what we're doing. It was 5 through 16. Okay, they're going to be all right here. Here's number 6. Again, you would need to add to cancel your x's. It's not always canceling the y's. This one's easier to cancel the x's because they're opposite sign. 2y is 4, y is 2. Plug it back in. X is 1. So 1, 2. Final answer right there.
Miss Stevens,
Uh-huh.
I wasn't here on Monday. Or Tuesday.
Did I give you your notes from not being here on Monday?
I got these notes.
From Monday?
Okay.
Okay, you need to study that tonight, and write on the top of that Finley, if it's not written down, page 457, 5 to 16. That was the homework. And there's a video to watch. It's called Elimination. Okay, so this is our third way to solve a system of equations.
How many are each?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
6, 7.
Sorry,
That's
9,
another
10,
dissension
11, 12, 8 points each. 8 points each, but, hold it, let's say you got the x part right or the y part right and not the other one. That'd be half credit, so minus 4. If you missed the whole entire thing, minus 8. All right, number 7, I'm going to circle final answers here so I'm seeing. Number 7, they eliminated the 3 y's and they ended up with this. 0, negative 2. If you're missing a negative sign, minus 2. Number 8 is 4, 1. I gave you all the easy ones that are obvious to cancel. All of these you would have added. Now what's negative 6 plus 6? 0. Divide by 2, divide by 2. X is 0 on that one. Okay? Is everybody good with 5 through 8 before I go to the top? 5, 6, 7, 8. We good on that?
6, 7.
Sorry. Right,
That's
can I go to the
intention.
top?
Yes.
Everybody good? Everybody grading? Okay, grading utensil? Alright, here's number, way up here. Let's look at 9, 10, and 11. 3 at a time. Number 9, it looks like the answer is 2, 3. Again, this is easy. You're adding. Now you gotta be careful. What's negative 4 minus 1? Negative 5. What's negative 18? Or negative 4 plus negative 1. Either way, negative 5. Negative 18 plus 3, negative 15.
Where'd you get the 1 y?
If there's not a number in front of it, put 1 there. So you can see you're supposed to do negative 4 minus 1 to get negative 5. This whole thing we learned, Finley, when you weren't here was we're gonna add this column and add this column and add this column, and when we add this column, we get to eliminate a variable. Then we get to solve for the other variable, in this case y, and then just like in the substitution way of doing things, once we get one variable, we substitute it back into either equation to get the other one. So from here, it's the same as what you learned. These obviously cancel. By adding, you get -2, 1. Okay, so all of those, 5 through 10, we were adding. It's about to change. Look at number 11.
I don't know.
Judah.
How much if, so you said, if I got the X one correct, and
Minus 4.
I got the Y correct.
If you're only missing the sign, -2. If you have the right number, wrong sign. If you have the wrong number, -4. If you have nothing right, -8. All right, look at 11. Why did they put a minus sign out here? They chose to do that. Why?
Because you have to subtract.
Our y's are exactly the same. They're both +1, +1.
So if you
I can't add these. If
so
I add them, they don't
multiply
cancel.
negative, they're all negative.
If I subtract them, they cancel. If I add them, I get 2y. I want to subtract them, so y take away y is gone. But if I subtract them, I must subtract 4x minus x. What's 4x minus 1x?
3x.
What's 14 minus 5? So we had to subtract all the way through, if that's what I need to do to get rid of the variables. And then you get x is 3, y is 2, 3, 2. It looks like 12 and 13 are also subtractions. Why? Because these x's were identical. I don't want to add them to get 2x. I want to subtract them. So then I subtract everything. Everything. That's 0. Y is 0. Plug it in. X is 4. Same thing on 13. My 4x's are identical. I want to subtract them to get rid of them. Then I subtract 3 minus 5, -2. 29 minus 35, -6. Y is 3, x is 5, 3. So it looked like the first half of these you needed to add, and the last half of these we needed to subtract. Olivia.
I accidentally put 3,5 instead of 5,3. But I have the same.
But you
like,
got it
X
right
equals-
earlier?
Yes.
Like, okay, -2 for just not writing it correctly. All right, here's 14 and 15 and 16. 14 is 2, -1. Again, they subtracted to get rid of the 3 y's. Subtracted this to get rid of our -3 x's. Subtracted this to get rid of 3 y's. And we get 2 -1, 6, 4, 3, -3. So half of it you got to add to get rid of, half of it you need to subtract everything to get rid of a variable. Elimination. Tomorrow's test will cover graphing to find out where they cross, substitution to plug y equals whatever into the other equation and do a little algebra stuff, and elimination, our newest form. And we're going to practice with a little review today. So you may have a question on elimination. So, Finley, you need to work really hard tonight to get this homework done so you understand the test tomorrow. It's a test tomorrow.
Test?
Yep, test tomorrow. We're at the end of the chapter. There actually was one more lesson. We're not doing it, and you don't need to worry about it for the test.
Wait, do we have school next
Okay,
week?
No, it's spring break.
okay, anyway.
Feels like it's not gonna be spring.
That could have been on the video. Of all the crazy questions in the school. That'd be great. Y'all ever see videos they post on home? I guess I do because I'm a teacher. And they're really cute. Some of them are really fun. It's like, yes, I can relate to that. Okay, anyway, we're doing this review and we're not doing all of it. We're doing 8 problems only.
Can we do all of
Yes, those 8 right there on this paper.
At home, do you want
Did you
us
get
to do the rest?
You can, but make sure you understand these 8 very well. Do you get one?
Miss Steven, can you make it over here? It's like humid.
It's really hot.
I'll try, but I think it, once it gets down to whatever it numbers, I can't make it go on. It's the humidity, all the rain we had last night.
I know, bro.
Anybody get floods? Cause I heard,
My
the
power went out
senior
from
hills, I
7
think
p.m.
all
to
flooded.
2:30
Yeah,
a.m.
there was like non-stop lightning.
I heard Target's gonna do
I was home alone when the power went out.
Yeah, for us.
Terrifying.
For us, we don't think. I don't think.
Wi-Fi.
Okay, mark, set, go. Start working. Use your notes, use your books. I'm gonna give you about half the class time to work on this, and we'll go over these. I need y'all to try to finish. What?
Go down to number 8.
Do what it says on the board.
4, 5, 6.
Circle the problems. Okay, everybody look at the board. Start circling your problems. Number 4 and 5 are yes and no. Yes or no questions. They were like the ones on the quiz. How do you know if a point is a solution? You plug in your X where the X's are and your Y part where the Y's are. You work out all the math and you see if you have a true statement at the end. If you do not, for both things, it's a no. If you do, for both equations, it's a yes. We've had this on the quiz. Number 4 and 5. 4
Wait, Miss
and
Stevens,
5.
I'm so.
What are we not understanding, guys? Look, 4 and 5. Look at them on your review. Are they not yes or no questions? Determine whether each ordered pair is a solution. Is -1 a solution for those two equations? You
Oh.
plug in the X values
Oh.
in both equations where the X is.
I didn't see
You
that.
plug in the Y value in both equations where the Y's are. You work out the math. If you have 3 equals 3 and 2 equals 2, yes,
My bad.
it works.
I didn't see that.
Okay, if you got 3 equals 3 and 2 equals 4, not true. It's a no. We've been doing these. We've been checking our work on questions like this. So they are giving you the points to plug in. Wait till I finish speaking. Number 6 and 7 are both graphing. Write this note to yourself. M equals B equals. M equals B
Is
equals.
this for 6 and 7?
That's for number 6. You should have an M equals B equals for the first equation. M equals B equals. I figured out why you're saying it. I see that. For the second equation, so you got to pull out your slope and your y-intercept before you go graph. Okay, that's for 6 and 7. Number 8, I'm giving you one practice problem on number 8 for substitution. Look at the directions. Substitution. Is number 8 a happier problem than number 9 to substitute?
Yes.
Yes.
I don't know.
Look at it.
Yes.
Do you see a y equals?
Yes.
Then that's easier than number 9 where you would have to get your y by itself. So don't do number 9. Okay, turn to the next page. Number 10. I'm giving you one problem to do for elimination. That's what we just graded. That's that lesson. You got one of those to practice. Number 10.
Is there gonna be a lot
Look at
of
number
on the
14. Number 14. Okay, number 14. You can write yourself this little note. You can, and you may not have time to do this before we talk about it. We're gonna use elimination for that one. So 14, just write the word elimination, and then try 16, or we'll do it together. Okay, get started. You'll have plenty of things to do with the next few minutes, and we'll go over this. These are the type of questions you're gonna have tomorrow. Can you graph? Can you substitute? Can you eliminate? Can you say yes or no to whether it works?
How many questions are on?
I don't know. I don't know right now. Don't worry about it. Focus on this right
Is there gonna be like?
now. Focus on
a lot
this
of-
right now. If you can do these 8, you'll be fine for the test. Okay? Looks like there's 12 questions on the test. 8 on the review. So here we go.
Did we do 9.4?
I'm not doing 7. I'm just doing 6. One substitution. I mean, one graphing, one substitution, one elimination. Okay, now you have 7 problems. Just practicing one of each of the easier kinds. Then I don't have your test. Or quiz,
Excuse me,
Yes,
do you have Judah Zincraft?
I do.
When it's convenient, he has something to pick up in the office.
Okay, I'll send him at the end of class.
Thank you.
Oh, by the way, on that quiz that y'all got back on your desk today, I only took points off on the front side, even though you probably saw a lot of X's on the back side. The grade was calculated from the front side only.
Why not the back side?
Oh, I got one right.
A lot of look at the back.
I got one right.
Was the back a little challenging? It wasn't easy to have, so I decided to. Your grade would have been much, much worse. if you had done That'll be what it says until you turn it. And you have that little sheet up there. 2 during the morning, 8. 6:30 is this one. Judah, do you understand these things? Judah. Judah. Hi. Hi, do you understand your mistakes in homework? Is it whatever?
Kind of.
Judah. Mercy, is your paper right?
Yes.
Grace? Liz, is your paper right?
Yeah.
Is this it?
Oh, yes.
Put a grade on your homework cover too. Put a grade on your homework.
Oh. Oh.
No, it's the fourth.
No, it's the fifth.
Fifth.
It's the fifth. It's the fifth.
Okay. Okay. Let's watch this. Okay. Here we go. What's the first one? That's the fourth. Okay. They're asking if this is a solution
No.
for these two equations. Like, does it work?
Because
So
it's
this
a
is the
negative.
x. This is the y. So every time there's a y, I'm putting a 1. So on this first equation, I'm going to check it. 1 equals 2 times x is negative 1 plus 3. Is this a true statement? What's 2 times negative 1?
Negative 2.
What's negative 2 plus 3?
Negative 5. Negative 1. Oh, wait.
What's this
Yeah,
negative?
negative 1.
1. Is this true? Does 1 equal 1? Okay.
Oh, yeah, 1.
You can't say yes yet because you have to check the other equation. It can't just work for one, it's got to work for both. The other one says y, so let's go 1 equals negative x, negative 1. If x is
Would that
negative
just be a
1,
positive?
it wants the negative. Yeah, it's going to be a positive.
Wait.
Here's it. Minus 3. So the opposite of x would be the opposite of
So if
negative
it's
1.
2 negatives, wouldn't it be a positive?
What's a negative times a negative?
A positive.
Okay, give me time, I'm getting there. What's 1 minus 3?
2.
No.
Negative 2?
Oh, negative 2.
Is that a true statement?
No.
No. So is this a yes or no?
No.
No.
No. We have some of those on the test. Plug them in and check. Did I ask you number 5?
Yes.
Okay, that's fine. I don't care. I'm not afraid of a fraction. Y is negative
What's the
5.
answer?
The answer is no, because this one checked out, this one did not. They both have to be true to be a yes. Alright, negative 5 is the y. So negative 5 equals 1/3 times x is 6. I'll put 6 over 1 minus 7. So negative 5 has to equal to, what's 1/3 times 6? What's a third of 6?
I don't know.
6 over
2.
3. 6 over 3 is 2.
2.
That's not difficult math. 6 over 3. A third of 6. If I have $6 and I give a third of it away, I give $2 away.
It's
2 plus 2 plus 2. Anyway, what's 2 minus 7?
negative 5.
Is this true?
Yes.
Checks out. The second one. Negative 4 times y is negative 5 equals 2 times x is 6 plus 8. What's negative 4 times negative 5?
20.
Positive 20. You must put negative. Right. 20 equals, what's 6 times 2?
12.
Does
Plus
20
8.
equal to 12 plus 8?
Yes.
Then both of them are true, so it's a
Yes.
So no and yes. They
Wait,
both have
wait,
to
can
be
you
true.
stay there?
Staying right here.
2 minus 7.
2 minus 7 being negative 5. Do 2 plus negative 7. I'll switch. I did straight across. Straight across. 6 divided by 3 is 2. Right. Okay, you're gonna have some of that tomorrow. 12 questions, maybe 1 or 2 of those. Alright, number 6, you're gonna have probably a couple of things you need to graph tomorrow. When we graph, before we can graph, and tomorrow, I don't know if the test is gonna look sketchy like that, I hope not. We gotta pull out the m and the b. Slope and from both equations, and we need to write them down. I give partial credit if I see that you could find them, even if you mess up on your graph. At least I knew how to start. What's the slope on the first equation?
1.
How do you know?
Because it's just x.
Because I can always put a 1 in front of there. Yes, x means 1x. There's
And
a
it's
1x
1
there,
over
so
1.
1. What's the y-intercept? 3. What's the slope on this one? Negative 1. What's the y-intercept?
1.
Positive 1. Where do we start on our graph?
We start at 3.
The m or the b?
B.
Where
Wait,
does
how'd you know it
3
was
go?
a 1?
Does it go on the y
Because it's just an X.
or the x? Where does the 3 go?
Up.
It always goes on the y-axis. Here's my 0, 0,
go
1,
up
2,
3.
3. Always, first dot, always, always, always goes somewhere on here. First dot never goes over here, or here, or here, anywhere else. It's going to be on the y, because
Up
that means
1
y-intercept.
over 1.
And let's put that 1 over 1, so we can stair step. Up 1 over 1, up
Wait,
1 over 1.
Wait, I thought it was
Down 1
over
over
1,
down.
up 3.
Rise over run.
Yes.
Rise
So
means
is-
up and over. We're Running, we don't run
And
up
if
and
it's
down the
negative,
track,
you
we
go
run
down.
sideways.
But I
Lateral
thought the M
running.
was like the X.
Finley, it's rise over run. Your first move is always up and over, or down and over. Down and over. Anyway, this line's gonna look, and you can tell by my whiteout, it's gonna come right through. Pretend like that's straight. Pretend like that's straight on. Right. No, straight. Okay, the other line starts where?
One.
At 1. Right there. What's its slope?
-1.
-1. Go down 1 over 1. Down. It's a stair step. Shouldn't my line be downhill if it's got a negative slope?
Yes.
If I want to back build it, it's going to do this. This line does this. Do you see where they intersect?
Yes.
Name that.
Negative 1, comma 2.
Now, when we name points, we move along the X first, right? -1 up 2. Good. The answer to that system of equations is -1, 2. Right there. I'm looking for you're pulling out your MMBs right. I'm looking for are you graphing your lines right. I'm looking for can you name that point. There's a lot of points of credit that goes into this. If your lines aren't graphed like that, then it's going to be wrong. I said let's not do 7. To fix 7, we would need to make one of these say y equals 2 first.
What's all this
Takes
stuff
a minute.
down here?
The answers.
Okay, what was the next one I asked you to do? Number 8? Okay, we're going to use substitution, no graphing. What's the easiest thing to substitute where?
Why?
If the y is -2x, then that y right there is about to turn into -2x. The easiest type possible I gave you. -3x plus -2x, or could I just say -2x?
Just say minus.
Okay, plus negative is the same thing as minus. Either way. I'm trying to get x by itself. What do I do?
You do,
Carson, We can combine terms. Aren't these both x terms? What's -3 minus 2?
Negative
5x.
-5. Good. -5x. Keep going. How do I get x by itself?
Divide by
negative
-5.
1 step. And so x is what?
X equals
Negative 1.
Good. That's half of my answer. It's the first part because x comes first. Now I'm going to plug that into either equation. Which one looks easier?
Y equals
The
negative.
first one, -2 times my x of -1 will give me my y. What's -2 times -1?
3.
Multiply?
+2. Sorry.
+2. So my answer is -1, 2.
Blue.
That's the same answer we got for number 6, isn't it? But they're not the same equations. Okay, who got -1, 2 for the last 2 problems without